Hey lovies, it's Subrena and I'm here with a highly requested video. It is my braid out tutorial. A lot of you guys wanted to know how I achieved my braid out in my I'm transitioning video, so I decided I'm basically waiting until I get like some new hair to put in because I'm not playing. I'm serious about this weave thing until like I hit my 2-year mark. So I'm waiting. It'll probably be like about a week until I put another weave in my hair, so I figured why not show you guys my braid out routine, my braid out tutorial while I'm in that week. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So I just washed my hair, and everything that I did is going to be in my wash day, my sew and takedown in that video, so you guys already know everything I did. And after I washed my hair, I did put in my Carrick Hair leave-in conditioner, and I put it in each section and I just lightly detangled each section. So the products that I'm going to be using for my braid out is my Cantu Shea Butter leave-in leave-in conditioning repair cream, and I've been using this for a long time now in my journey. I love it. I love how it smells. So I'll be using this. Also, I will be using my extra virgin coconut oil, and this is the Spectrum brand, my favorite brand of coconut oil, and I placed it in some hot water to melt it. Now, a lot of you guys always ask, how do I get my braid out so defined? This, along with how I braid my hair, but this has something to do with how, do you guys hear that thunder? It's like storming outside. Whoever's outside, I feel bad for them. But yeah, this is like the magic ingredient to my braid out. It's how I get to look so nice and shiny and moisturized and defined, because coconut oil, how it melts in hot water and it gets solid at room temperature. Coconut oil is coconut oil whether it's in this jar or on your hair. So now how I melted it when I placed it in my hair, once the temperature gets to room temperature, it's gonna get back its hold. So whatever form it's in, it's gonna keep that form, and it's gonna basically go back into a solid state. So this helps with defining my braid outs, and this is why I always use this oil, and it's basically my sealant as well. So I will also be using some of my Echo, I always say Echo, a lot of people say Echo, whatever, styler gel. And this is the Moroccan Organ Oil one. I'm starting to drift towards the Moroccan Organ Oil products all over. I don't know what I'm going through. But I'm going to be using this just along my edges so I can have a slick look for my braid out. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the 2 front twists, and the first thing I'm gonna do for this part is I'm going to part which way I want my hair to fall with my braid out, and I always do a side part. So, and I am gonna use the comb for this part, but for the rest of it I won't be using a comb. And my part can go about that far back, and let me straighten it up. Okay, so that is my part that I'll be doing. And then for the front half of my hair, because I'm dealing with 2 different textures, I know it can be really hard to get the same defined look all throughout. A lot of people get problems with having up here be like really poofy, but then up here is like the ends of your hair will be curly, and I don't like that look. I like my curls to start from my scalp all the way out throughout my hair. So what I am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just clip this section out of the way since we won't be working on it right now. So I am going to do cornrows, and I'm going to be doing it from the front, just going down like this. And I'm just going to use my hand to do the part because it's not like we want distinct parts in our hair anyways. So I'm going to part it about that thick, and I'm going to do the bottom section a little bit more thicker because I want my curls to be universal, the size. So yeah, about that. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's a braid out. It will correct itself and it will all look good anyways regardless. So now that I have my section, I'm going to take a little bit of my Cantu shea butter, a little bit more than that, about this much, and I'm just gonna spread it through my hair from root to tip, and make sure I get my edges and the strands of my hair. And I probably should open the coconut oil before I did that. And then I'm just going to take some coconut oil on my hand. It's not even a lot. I guess it is a lot. And I'm gonna rub it all throughout my hair as well. I'm gonna lightly detangle this section again. Make sure there's no knots or tangles. Since we will be doing a cornrow, you don't want to get stuck anywhere. And then since this is where my edges are, this is the only place I'll be placing gel. I'm just gonna take a little bit of gel and place it along my edges. And I'm gonna take this paddle brush, and it has two sides. I'm gonna use the softer side, and I'm just going to brush the gel into my edges and brush it like inwards to the hair. And then I'm just going to start. Okay, I know you guys heard that. If you didn't hear that, that's crazy. I don't know what's going on. But basically, I'm just gonna start my cornrow, and I do my braids, I don't wanna say tight, but I do it secure. So my head isn't hurting after I braid my hair, but my braids are very secure. They're not gonna be loose, and I do it this way, or I try to basically do it as secure as possible because I want the defined look. So the tighter your braids, or the more secure your braids, then the more defined your braiding pattern will be when you take your hair out. So all I'm doing is just doing a regular cornrow. And then I'm just gonna braid it down the remainder of the hair as normal. And where are my rollers? Okay, and I'm gonna stop to about here. I'm gonna use my rollers that I use in my other Braidout. And a lot of guys keep asking me where I get these from. I searched everywhere online trying to find out where I got these from, because I got these like years and years ago, like over like 6-7 years ago. And I mean, there's other rollers that have the same, you know, use where you roll it and you loop it through a hole and it holds it secure. I mean, these really aren't that great because the glue that like holds them together is like starting to lift. I've had to throw so many of them away, but any roller does the job, because after all of these basically starts unraveling and I throw them away, I'm just gonna use the regular satin rollers that you can find like anywhere to roll my hair, as long as it's something that can hold it tight. So I'm not braiding all the way down because I don't really care about the ends being braided. I like the ends of my hair to be curled anyway. It gives it more of a natural look. And I'm gonna roll it up to about here. When I first started used to do my braid, I used to be real worried about length, so I used to do like all the way at the end, but now I like more bigness. So basically that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue on this side doing the same thing. front half of my head. And as you can see, I have like 3 braids on this side and 2 on this side. And I did roll the rollers up a little bit higher because, like I said, I'm going for the big look. So this is what this the front part of my head looks like, and I have the back left to do. So all I'm gonna do for the back, like at the top of where my ears start, I'm just gonna section my hair into halves. And I'm basically just going to do regular box braids at the back. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm conflicted and I cannot cornrow the back of my hair to save my life. So if you know how to cornrow the back of your hair, then I would suggest that you keep doing this and just cornrow it all the way down. But because I don't know how to do it, and I don't have the patience to try to sit here, and I mean, if I sat here and do it, I could, but it just takes too much time. So I'm just gonna do regular like box braids. So I split it in half, and I just split my back section in 2. So I'm just gonna braid those. And you want to try to braid it as like tight and secure as possible as you can at the roots, especially if you are transitioning or if you're fully natural, because you want to make sure that the braiding pattern can start as close to your scalp as possible. So if you can see, I'm kind of like pulling on the braid as I do it at my scalp to try to make sure I get it as tight as possible. And then I'm just going to keep braiding all the way down. And then another thing also, why maybe some of you guys aren't getting the defined textures, that when I'm braiding the length of my hair, I'm still braiding my hair pretty tight. So I'm not doing like loose braids. You have to make sure you keep your braid tight all the way throughout, because the looser you braid it, then the looser your texture is going to be. And I'm gonna roll this one up to sit like right above my collarbone. And then that's another reason to, basically I'm trying to keep my hair off of my shoulders. You guys, so I'm all done with my hair, and for the back, this is what it looks like. And I end up just doing 2 for the top row, and I kind of try to make a zigzag part so when I take it out it'll be easier to blend. So this is all of the braids. So 2 on this side, I have 3 going this way, and I have 4 total in the back. So it's kind of early right now, so I'm just gonna walk around like this, let it air dry as much as possible, and before I go to bed, I'll just put some more gel on my edges, tie my edges down, and then just put a bonnet on over the whole thing. And I will be back to show you guys the takedown tomorrow. Subrena. So my camera died when I was taking it out, but basically I just took out all the braids and I fluffed it out So this is what it looks like, and I made another part from my original part. I just did like a little thin piece and I combed it over so it's not as defined. But this is what it comes out, and this is why I roll it kind of short, to kind of give it that shape that I'm going for. So yeah, so this is how I do my braid outs. The ends, not all the times the ends are curly, they kind of look frizzy, but I don't mind because it looks more natural like this. A lot of people think this is just how my hair grow whenever I do a braid out, and I have to tell them, like, no, this is a braid out that I do to achieve a style. Not for long though, when I'm natural I won't have to do this anymore if I don't want to. But yeah, this is all I do to get this look, and you just fluff it out to your desire. And at nighttime I put everything in a really high pineapple. I just put my bonnet on, and in the morning I just like take some oil or moisturizer and just run it through my hair and form it again. So I'll probably do a braid out maintenance video for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. But these are my final results, and as you can see, the top is always like super more defined than like the bottom. Or let me show you guys the back area. But I don't mind, like I really don't care about how the back looks as long as it has some texture. I'm always more worried about the very front of my hair, because that's what most people look at. So yeah, so this is how I've been doing my braid outs lately. Since I've been transitioning, I get the best results with this versus doing my other plaits the other way. But I've done it that way and I still get good results. You just have to be mindful of your plaits, the size, and like how many you do to get the same kind of effect. This way is just it's faster and it's just more uniform. I like it this way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thumbs up if you do, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.